What's the deal, people? Hope all are doing well, and you're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know I'm with a good heart and good intentions. You are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will, my intentions, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because you reap what you sow for Bob and so low. Don't do to others what you do one to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and ass, miserable, bitter ass bitch, and go heal yourself. Let's cleanse the energy. Collective. What a deal. What a deal, collective. What a deal. So, I'm going to do a collective energy reading. I'm going to try. We're going to see what comes out because it's been picking up my energy lately. But this is going to be a collective energy reading. And then I'll figure out if this is, we figure it out if this is a your or my energy. So collective, we're going to tap in. So we're going to call upon my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides to provide me with some insight tonight. Please provide me with some information for the collective and what the collective needs to know. Please guide me to what deck I'm going to use. Just heard to the right. So I guess in this one, we're going to use the index card, I guess. So collective, let's get it started. Let's see what the energy is for this video. Please provide me with some insight for the collective. Let's pluck collective. MILF, Miss Parker vibe. You could be a MILF, collective. Could be a MILF. Somebody's giving off a Miss Parker vibe, collective. Somebody thinks that you're a MILF, collective. Or there's about to be a MILF that's confronted in an inappropriate way. So there's somebody that's giving a Miss Parker vibe. So this is somebody that's an older woman who's attractive. And this older woman that's attractive is going to get confronted in an inappropriate way, collective. Yeah, this person is trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. Somebody's trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. Somebody that's giving off Miss Parker vibe. Yeah, an informant. Justice. So we got Miss Parker vibes, MILF, confronted in an inappropriate way, trapped like a labyrinth with no way out, informant, and justice, collective. Let's see what this energy is, collective. Let's see. Fucking deck don't want to shuffle. Even though I shuffled it already, but I want to shuffle it again on camera. So, Spirit, please provide me with some clarity on this Miss Parker vibe. I'm going to pluck. Don't sweat the small stuff. You could be laughing at this Miss Parker vibe. Oh, wow. This Miss Parker vibe energy is about to go to jail for being a dream stealer. There's an elder, I'm not going to say elder, but there's a mature woman, an older woman. This woman could be older than you. They're attractive because it's a MILF. Miss Parker vibe. This person is going to jail. because they're a dream stealer. Confronted in an inappropriate way. Too many cards. Too many cards. Wow. Dirty cop police. This Miss Parker vibe could be a dirty cop police, or there's going to be a dirty cop that's going to confront this Miss Parker vibe energy. Confront it in an inappropriate way. Here to bring a positive change in the reverse. So there's a Miss Parker vibe that was out here trying to steal your dreams. A dream stealer. They're going to go to jail. They could be in jail or out of jail. It says in and out. They could be going to jail for stealing a dream stealer. Or they're in jail for stealing your dreams. This is a dirty cop police. And they were here to bring a positive change, but they did not bring a positive change. What they're here to bring a positive change in the reverse, next to dirty cop. This person took an oath to serve justice, and they abused their power and created harm. They were not here to bring any positivity. They're not bringing any positivity. So this person could be a dirty cop. This feminine energy. Trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. 420 friendly. Nope, that's not it. Sick, injured. They trapped like a labyrinth with no way out because they could be sick. They could have some type of illness. They could be injured. Yeah, they sick. They going insane, mentally delusional. They trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. And this Miss Parker vibe, this dirty cop ass vibe, is going to jail. More information on informant. Wow. Informant. Ending time is up for this informant. So ending time is up for this informant. Yeah, corrupted system. Ending time is up for this informant in the corrupted system. This dirty cop that was supposed to bring a positive change, and they did not. Justice. The Truman Show is over, collective. This Truman Show is over. It's time to exit the matrix. I got mad cards that want to come out. Somebody's running because you're getting some type of justice. Justice liberated. Confirming justice. 4 cards came out for justice. Even justice, clarifying justice. Competition. Somebody had you in a competition. You're getting justice for somebody that was trying to have you stuck in the matrix. This person is running from justice right now because you're getting justice. Liberated. You're getting liberated from this. You're getting liberated for somebody that had you in a competition. Yeah, this Miss Parker vibe person is not having a spiritual awakening. So they're not having no type of spiritual awakening. Yeah, they were trying to steal a dream. They dream stealer to a god, goddess, a star. So this MILF that's in jail or about to go to jail, they're not having a spiritual awakening. And they were trying to be a dream stealer to a god, goddess, a star. Too many cards. Okay, this confronted in an appropriate way. This is about to be a dirty cop that's confronted in an appropriate way. Yeah, because an accident. They could be getting into an accident. Or they were trying to cause an accident to a god, goddess, or star that's here to bring a positive change. Yeah, this person is your hater-rater. And they trapped like a labyrinth with no way out and sick because they were spiritually violating you. And their plans failed. Ending time is up for trying to take what's yours. It was in the reverse. They were unable to take what's yours. Because you're protected and spiritually cleansed from this corrupted system. This Miss Parker vibe chick is probably spying on you. And they're about to get confronted in an appropriate way because you have no idea how important you are. These people didn't know how important you are. And they're guilty and they're caught for trying to cause you an accident. Yeah, for hiring. It's in the reverse. So they hired and paid a hitman and attacker, but this hitman and attacker was unable to fulfill their job. This hitman attacker could have been this dirty cop police. And this person is trapped like a labyrinth. Or these people are trapped like a labyrinth. This dirty cop could be the Miss Parker vibe, or they could be working with a dirty cop. But either way, this could be two separate energies or one energy. Either way, this MILF dirty cop police energy is sick and injured. They're trapped. They're going crazy and mental for spiritually violating you. Their plans fail for spiritually violating you because you're balanced, okay? You paid your karma and you're free. You've cut the cords from these people. This is why their plans failed. This dirty cop could have been the informant. This could be three people because we got a MILF. We got a dirty cop police that's coming out on the other deck. And then you got this informant. This informant that this ending time is up. This informant works for a corrupted system. This informant could work for the dirty cop police. And this person was trying to take what's yours and they were unable to take what's yours because you protect yourself. You spiritually cleanse yourself. Yeah, this informant is worried about the outcome. They worried about the outcome. Something about an online community. I'm not taking because too many cards came out, but one card at a time, please. Ooh, we got mail theft. All right, I guess I'm going to take all these because whatever. Oh. Yeah, so this one fell. Spiritual protection, light and dark energy. Yeah, you protect yourself. You're cleansed. You got spiritual protection from light and dark energy. And you're getting justice liberated from this crusty, crabby, raggedy ass, miserable person that needs to go heal. That was in a competition. Yeah, they in danger, collective. They could have stole some type of mail with this mail theft. People see you now, or they see you now, collective. And this was destined to happen. That they've been guilty caught. Yeah, because they self-sabotaged themselves. For being a hater and hiring some type of hitman. Yeah, look, they talking and gossiping and slandering. They was talking shit about you. Yeah, but this backstabber is about to get stabbed in the back, collective. This could be somebody that's a part of your community residence. That's worried about the outcome. An informant that's a part of your community residence. Yeah, because the FBI detective is involved. A private eye detective is involved. Yeah, these people fell for the trap. And now they got to shut up and sit down for unwantedly touching you. So they was touching you without your permission, collective. I split the deck. It says you've won. Enemies defeated. You've defeated these enemies, collective. They in danger. So trying to have you in a competition. Now they running from justice. They were spiritually violating you. Mail theft is a felony. So if they stole your mail, they're going to jail. There's a Miss Parker vibe. There's an older woman. That's an older, attractive woman who's going to jail for being a dream stealer. They're not having a spiritual awakening because they were trying to steal the dream of a god, a goddess, a star. They're spying and gang stalking on this person that they have no idea how important this person is. They stole this person's mail and now they see this person after. And this dirty cop police that was here to bring a positive change did not bring a positive change. They're about to get confronted in an appropriate way. for trying to cause an accident, or they're going to be in an accident. This hater-rater that's guilty caught. That was a hired paid attacker hitman that's in the reverse. This dirty cop police was your hired paid. If this person was supposed to take you out, this was destined to happen. Them getting caught, they self-sabotage themselves. Now they trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. They sick, illness. They got some type of sickness, illness, or injury. They probably got an injury from this accident. Now they're going crazy, mental, and delusional. Because all this freaking spiritual violation they were sending to you for touching you unwantedly, trying to take what's yours, being a dream stealer. But you're free from these people trying to take from you. And now they're worried about the outcome because they're unable to take from you. This backstabber is about to get stabbed in the back. This person is a part of your community residence. They live where you live. Again, this could be my energy or yours. So this informant that lives in your community, any time is up for them for trying to take what's yours and not working with this corrupted system, with this dirty cop police. You're protected from this corrupted system, from this informant, because you're protected by light and dark energy, and there's the private eye detective that's watching them. Somebody's trying to block my throat. It's not going to work. You're getting justice. You're exiting this matrix and this Truman shit show. And this person is trying to run from justice. They were in a competition with you and they didn't beat you. The competition in the reverse. They tried to compete with you where there wasn't even a contestant, a runner-up to compete with you. And they decided to put you in a competition that they did not win. Put you in a competition in the shadow and they still lost. Now this crusty, crabby, raggedy Ann is miserable. They need to go heal for trying to put you in danger. Now they're in danger. They fell for the trap and they need to shut up and sit down. They being shut up and sat down, collective. That's what's happening to these people. They being shut up and sat down. Yeah, because there's files on it. There's files on this person. That's why they're going to jail. They got files racking up on them. Yeah, and shit is spiraling out of control. There's files on this Miss Parker vibe, this older woman, this attractive older woman that's spying on you. Yeah, this is a copy, paste, and post troll. This person is copying you. They're your dream stealer. It's a mature older woman. She's attractive. She's a MILF. She's a mother somebody would like to F. And this person was trying to steal the dream. Steal dreams. Steal your dreams. Steal your destiny. Copy who you are. Shit is spiraling out of control because they were a copy, paste, and post troll, and shit is spiraling out of control. There's files on this person. Look, they committed some type of tax fraud. So this has something to do with maybe something that you do for business. They're copying whatever you're doing, and they committed tax fraud. Yeah, out of control. Again, this confronted in an appropriate way. A dirty cop police. They might be a dirt. I'm not too sure if this Miss Parker vibe person is the dirty cop police. Or it's a separate energy. But there's somebody that's about to be confronted in an appropriate way. This dirty cop police might be getting confronted in an inappropriate way because shit is out of control. They're out of control. My upstairs neighbors is giving themselves away. Look, they all fall down. They all about to fall down. This hater-rater that's about to have an accident. Shit is spiraling out of control. They all fall down. There's files out them. There's files on them because they're out of control. Yeah, because they attack you out of spite. This copy, paste, and post troll that's copying you that was your higher paid hitman, they attacked you out of spite. Collective, for no reason. They got court issues because of this tax fraud. Like I just said, they have court. There's files on these people. This was destined to happen. They self-sabotage themselves. They got court. Yeah, opportunities in the reverse. Somebody did this for some time opportunities and they're not getting these opportunities. It's in the reverse. They out here sick. Trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. Plans fail. You running laps around these karmics, collective. They can't beat you. Their plans fail. They spiritually violate you, and their plans fail spiritually violating you and having you in a competition. Yeah, stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. Look, spiritual violation. Plans fail. They stuck in this rut for being a spiritual slut. Now they out here talking shit, gossiping, slandering you, or they could be talking shit about this backstabber. They could be talking shit about this person because it says talking shit, slandering, gossiping. Backstabber stabbed in the back. They could be talking shit about how this backstabber got stabbed in the back. This backstabber got played by somebody. Fake death. Somebody faked the death. Somebody's out here trying to fake their death. Stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut and they fake their death. Somebody's gossiping and slandering about this backstabber. Somebody faked their death. Trying to run from justice. Yeah, and for ending time is up with this corrupted system. The ancestors is putting an end to this, collective. Your ancestors is putting an end to this shit for them trying to take what's yours. You're protecting yourself. They worried about the outcome. Yeah, this was for money. Trying to take what's yours. Transaction history for money. All for the money. And they don't like that you're at peace. So you're at peace and they don't like that you're at peace. So they stuck in a spiritual rut. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut, attacking you out of spite, trying to steal your dreams. They got court. They got court. They've been busted. They were doing death magic. Somebody in your home community was doing death magic on you because they don't like that you're at peace. This informant that lives in your home community. Justice is being served because somebody was naughty by nature. And this Truman show is over and they're running. Yeah, this business offer is off the table. Transaction history. Competition. They not getting no money. Somebody thought they were going to get some money for spiritually violating you, for attacking you. No money. Alchemy in the reverse. This alchemy that they were doing is in the reverse. Now they're bitter, they're miserable, and they're in danger. They're in danger from their own alchemy that they put out there. Yeah, but what I said, they're in danger from their own alchemy. War, wrath of God. Come on now. They fell for the trap and they're about to be shut down. They're about to be shut down. You won, enemy defeated, because you turned your crisis into an opportunity and created in the chaos. Yes, you did. Collective. Somebody is stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. You got spiraling out of control. They all fall down. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Collective, you're coming out as this Queen of Pentacles High Priestess. Somebody tried to attack a Queen of Pentacles High Priestess. Let's get some tarot on this. What is the energy and what is the energy for Nine of Wands? They in the Nine of Collective. Somebody was making you struggle, right? You were burdened. You could have been burdened. You could have been struggling, but you kept it pushing forward with this Nine of Wands. So every time somebody attacked you, it went right back with this Nine of Wands. So you got a lot of scars, a lot of bruises. You got battle wounds. But you're still moving forward with this Nine of Wands energy. Okay. Alrighty. This moon in reverse. Yeah, these snakes. Howling at these snakes wrapped around the moon. Yeah, no more illusions. No more magic. Okay. I said no more illusions, no more magic. Ace of Cups. Four of Pentacles. And then you got the Five of Pentacles and then the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, collective. You were going through it. Somebody was opposing you, attacking you. But that shit went back with a vengeance. Yes, it did. Now, somebody was trying to cause you delays with this Nine of Wands. This MILF energy, this mother and this Miss Parker vibes was trying to cause you delays and opposition in your life. And they were doing moon magic. They were caught casting illusions using the moon. This is a hidden enemy of yours. Okay, they were trying to bring some danger in your life. They were trying to bring darkness and terror in your life. Okay? This person is very deceptive, deceitful. They're a liar. They're a liar. And somebody was really trying to burden you. But you had a lot of determination and perseverance. While they were trying to exhaust you, creating a lot of adversity. And this was the last chance for them to do this. This was their last stand, collective. Their last stand. They have no more legs to stand on. They have no more moves to make. They out of order. They're doing a lot upstairs right now. So anyway, yeah, somebody's confused. They're in a state of confusion right now. Because they self-sabotage themselves. They self-deceive themselves. And they're sitting in a lot of anxiety right now, confused and fear. Because there's been a lot of misunderstanding. Like I said, somebody's about to get confronted in an appropriate way. So this Miss Parker vibe could have misunderstood you. Anyway, so we got the Ace of Cups, right? So basically, while somebody was trying to bring you delays and opposition, okay, or because they had a misunderstanding of you, somebody didn't understand you or your energy, there could have been some confusion when it came to you, or somebody's confused on how they doing this moon, they causing a lot of confusion, fear and deception, and they don't understand how you're not burdened by it. You're in this Nine of Wands, you keep moving forward. Yeah, you're still getting your Ace of Cups with this Ace of Cups and Four of Pentacles. You're still receiving some type of offer. Your cups are still being filled. Your cups are still being filled. You're a person that's going to come into a lot of friendships. You're going to have a lot of emotional fulfillment. There's something that's going to be released to you or something that you're releasing. You're someone who has a lot of compassion. And this person in your energy, they don't. This person is greedy. They're materialistic. They like to hoard or hold on to things. And they like to spend money on stupid shit. This is why they all fall down. Because they too worried about the other shit in life. Not worried about important things and worried about frivolous things. Things that don't matter. Materialistic shit. Shit that they cannot bury. Shit that they cannot take with them. That they can't use when they die. You're somebody who's true of heart, collective. And you're going to have a lot of joy and contentment in your life. Your life is going to be nourished, fulfilled with a lot of abundance, for fertility. And you're going to be stable. Because you're about to receive some type of gift. An inheritance. This is your legacy. And somebody's in the Five of Pentacles because of this. Yeah, you're still pushing forward through these delays, through these oppositions. You're being released with this moon energy in the reverse. Your cups is still filling. You're going to have your wish fulfillment. And because you're going to have your wish fulfillment, somebody's in the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's homeless. Somebody's going to be homeless. Somebody's going to have material issues. Because a lot of wishful thinking, Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody thought they had a lot of options. Somebody was real delusional. Yeah, whatever they was gaining, it wasn't permanent. So whatever they was trying to get, it wasn't permanent. It's something that came and went. So whatever they were trying to gain off of you, like I said, it wasn't permanent, and now they're homeless. They're in this fucking Five of Pentacles. So they could have gained something off of you. They could have got something off of you. They were copying you. And they were committing tax fraud. So there's some money they could have stole from you. Tax fraud, mail. They could have stole some taxes or something. But whatever they did, landed them in the Five of Pentacles. Homeless, distraught. And with this freaking Seven of Cups is in the reverse. There was a lot of will and desire and determination to get this offer, to get this inheritance, this money, this legacy. Somebody was real determined. They had a lot of will, a desire to get this. And they were delusional. They thought they were really going to get this offer. Somebody really thought they was going to get that. Yeah. Somebody's feeling real overwhelmed right now. And they're trying to escape with this gingerbread man running. Somebody's trying to escape from what they did. So they were daydreaming. There was a lot of illusions and fantasies about what they were going to gain when it came to this Four of Pentacles energy, this legacy, this inheritance. Some type of stability, some type of ownership over something. They were trying to accumulate something with this Four of Pentacles energy. Yeah. Somebody thought they were going to gain something and they end up being in the Five of Pentacles. Somebody was trying to put you in the Five of Pentacles. They were trying to take away your options. But that's not happening. You got the Ace of Pentacles here. They cannot stop this. They cannot stop this, collective. They cannot stop this. Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, they cannot stop this. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You're about to receive some type of message, and somebody's in the Ten of Swords because of this. Three of Cups in the reverse. Unable to celebrate. A Queen of Cups in the reverse. Somebody that's not loving, caring, kind. Somebody that doesn't keep up with themselves. They unkept. This could be a water sign. But yeah, somebody thought there was a lot of wishful thinking and planning on how to get this legacy, inheritance, this desire, this Four of Pentacles, this offer. Somebody was trying to have you in the Five of Pentacles by doing this moon magic shit to gain off of you. And they're not gaining anything at all. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You're getting your wish fulfillment. You're going to be satisfied. You coming into some money, collective. You coming into some money, some gold, some intellectual property with the Ace of Pentacles. There's something that you're coming into. And you're about to receive a message with this Page of Pentacles. This is good news. This has to do with your business. Something that you're studying, a skill, a talent. Something that you're studying. And you're about to receive some news. Maybe you're going to get an upgrade. Maybe you're going to be a manager or something. Management position. Yeah, you could apply for some application, maybe a job or apartment or something. You're going to get it. Confirmation with the honking. Confirmation with the honking. I just heard business deal. You're about to receive some type of business deal. You're going to receive a message and somebody's in the Ten of Swords because of this and they're unable to celebrate. A Queen of Cups in the reverse. Somebody that's a hater. And they unkept. They don't take care of themselves. Look, I split the deck. The Devil. That's in the Eight of Swords. The Magician is in the Five of Pentacles. They're not having wish fulfillment. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Fear of change. They're forced to walk away from something because Six of Wands in the reverse. They're having a hollow victory. So somebody's in the Ten of Swords because every time they attack you. So every time they attack you, somebody gets put in the Ten of Swords. The Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords clarifying the Nine of Wands. Somebody was trying to Ten of Swords you and you keep rising up every time. Yeah, somebody's trying to Ten of Swords your ass and you keep rising up. They're not able to celebrate. With this Three of Cups in the reverse. There's no more celebrating. This Queen of Cups in the reverse is not getting anything. The Devil is going to be in the Five of Pentacles. This Magician, wait. They trapped Eight of Swords. They go imprisonment. This Magician was trying to Seven of Swords you. But they're not getting their wish fulfillment with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Hollow victory. And they got to walk away from the situation. Six of Wands. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody refused. They don't want to change. A King of Swords energy. Somebody refuses to change. Somebody was sitting there trying to put you in this Ten of Swords energy. And now they're unable to celebrate. There's no more celebrating. This Devil energy is trapped in prison, spiritually or physically. And they were casting spells on you, Magician, trying to steal from you. This person is sick. They were casting magic to try to Seven of Swords you, and it didn't work out the way they wanted to. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. It didn't work out the way they wanted. There's a lot of arguments. Somebody could be having... Somebody could have, Yeah. They're losing everything and it's going to come with a great force. They're going to lose everything. And this person is sick. They're going through some type of loss, pain, a disaster. For trying to Seven of Swords you. For having a lot of hopes, desires, and wishes that they could take something from you. And it got them in prison. It got them in the Eight of Swords. Trapped, this devil, in his shadow side. Somebody that don't take care of themselves. So this is an older, attractive woman, but they do not take care of themselves. This person is depressed. They're trying to avoid the situation. They're feeling very gloomy right now. They're feeling gloomy. Somebody's in their fields, collective. Somebody's in their fields. Oh, here, Raven. Come. 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 Sorry about that. I have to be putting up my other cat's food because the other one be eating it. Mad greedy. So collective. This Queen of Cups energy. So this MILF is coming out as a Queen of Cups energy. In the reverse. Confirmation. This person got no loyalty. Got no honor. They can't be trusted. This person is distinguished woman. Like I said, they're MILF. They're distinguished woman, but you cannot trust this woman. They're a whole magician out here. Devil. They're a magician, devil energy. This Queen of Cups is right in between the devil and the magician. And then the Seven of Swords. This bitch was trying to fucking take from you, collective. Trying to take from you. Trying to be you. Trying to be a copy-pasted post troll. Trying to be a dream stealer. They had a lot of hopes and wishes and confidence to take what's yours, but now they fighting because their plans failed, and they're annoyed that their plans failed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Deep though. Poor baby. The poor baby's plans failed. Oh. Because you was causing a lot of deception, trying to strategize on how to take something from somebody, trying to be tactical and cunning, trying to take something from somebody, and you're having a hollow victory because of it. You're not winning anything. You didn't gain anything because you fear change. You're in denial, trying to avoid a situation. Because you're stuck and stagnant because you refuse to walk away from the situation. You didn't want to abandon what you were doing. It was difficult for you to stop. That's why you're having a hollow victory with the Six of Wands. You're not winning anything. You didn't gain anything. No victory, no success, no rewards, no recognition. Now this person is not confident in themselves. Really? Really? They're not confident in themselves, collective. Not at all. They lost their confidence. They're confused, going through conflict, hostile, going through obstacles, and a lot of miscommunication with anybody that's connected to them still. Because they're having a hollow victory. They didn't want to let go. They didn't want to leave. They didn't want to stop. They didn't want to stop taking from you. They didn't want to stop copying you. They didn't want to stop sending you spell work. They were trying to put a death to you. They were doing death magic on you, collective. And they didn't want to stop. While you over here about to experience some great joy. You about to have great joy and happiness in your life. And somebody's going through a hollow victory. Someone can no longer fake the funk like they're happy. Somebody could have been faking like they were happy. They can't fake the funk no more. They can't fake the funk no more, collective. They losing big time. And when I say they losing big time, motherfuckers is going to jail. If they're not already in jail. This person is having a hollow victory because they're treacherous, deceitful, disloyal. They're your enemy, collective. Confirmation with the sirens. A confirmation with the sirens or a warning for somebody else to stop what they're doing. That's either a warning for my confirmation or a warning for somebody in my vicinity, in my home community, to stop what they're doing. You saw how the footsteps, you see how the footsteps stop, right? So collective, it seems like this person and these people, or this person or this people or whatever, they lose. They lust. They listen, they listen, they listen. They listen and they lust. They lose it and they lust. Let's close this reading out and let's see who these people could be in your energy. But before I do that, let's see something. Let's pick this. Somebody told me to pick this card. This deck. Raven, what can we get on this? What is the energy thinking? You forgave me and you freed yourself. I thought forgiveness was weakness. It became your weapon. Letting go unlocked your blessing. Grace is your greatest protector. So you let go. You knew what somebody was doing. You forgave them, you forgave yourself, and you kept it moving. You didn't let nobody stop you. And they see that. Your power is your protection. You freed yourself from this shit. With the moon in the reverse. You've been released from this, collective. That's confirmation. You've been released from this. From this fake love and betrayal. I was only loyal to my advantage. I show love as long as it benefited me. Fair weather fake. Karma's flipping the script. They need you now. So somebody was basically only using you, giving you fake love because they were trying to copy off of you. To benefit you. To be a copycat and paste troll. That's why they're not celebrating. This is why this moon is in the reverse. I needed you broken to feel useful. I only showed up when you were struggling. Your healing made me irrelevant. Watch who thrives on your weakness. Your peace offends those who are addicted to your pain. So you are at peace, collective. You're no longer at pain. Somebody can no longer feed off your pain. It was benefiting them. Your pain was benefiting them. I copied you and called it inspiration. I took your ideas, your style, your words, and then acted like I made it up. A copycat and paste troll, a dream stealer. Creative theft. Imitation out of envy. They can't duplicate divine authenticity, so they can't even copy you. Confirmation with this copycat and paste troll. Dream stealer energy. Somebody's trying to be you, collective. And them trying to be you is spiraling out of control. You outgrew the trap before I said it. I planned your downfall, but you already elevated. Their plans failed before they started. You evolve faster than their schemes. Every time they plot, spirit promotes you higher. So every time they plot on you, they get entrapped. Every time they plot on you, they get put in the Eight of Swords. Because they were trying to put you in this Eight of Swords, but you outgrew it. You were 10 steps ahead of them. You knew, you see it coming before they did it. Before they said it. I don't like you, but I want to be you. Every insult hides admiration I can't admit. Hidden fans in denial. Your reflection triggers their self-hate. Yeah, these are hidden fans. This magician is a wannabe. They want to be like you. I wanted you to depend on me. Every favor I did was a chain in disguise. Energy manipulator. Emotional controller. You broke the dependency. They're powerless now. Yeah, you've been released. You released yourself from this person. One more. One more, please. Too many. One more, please. Just one. Thank you, Spirit. We got spiritual warfare. It says, I dream about you because I can't touch you. I try to reach you in spirit because I'm blocked in the physical. So you got the person blocked in the physical and they're trying to manifest you. They're trying to talk to you spiritually. Psychic obsession. Divine firewall active. No access. So they was trying to talk to you intuitively. But they can't. The card on the bottom, it says, I sent evil eye, but it hit me. I can't stop watching you. But every glance curses me instead. Envious fixation backfiring. Your protection reflects every dart. So every time they send you the eerie eye, it goes back. Like I said, 9 of Wands. They're trying to put you in this 9 of Wands energy, trying to put you in this 10 of Swords, and every time they do, you get back up. You send that shit right back. It gets sent right back. Your ancestors don't play. Let's let the upstairs neighbors do what they're going to do. Let's expose them too. So collective, this person is having a hollow victory. These people, this person. You got a MILF. You got a dirty cop police. And you got somebody in your community residence. All these people could be a part of your community residence. Or you could have an informant in your community residence. That's already 3 energies. And a corrupted system. So some type of organization. Alright, let's close this reading to see who this could be in your life. Who is this MILF? Who is this Miss Parker vibe? In the collective energy? Who is this Miss Parker? Okay. This is a niece. This Miss Parker vibe is somebody's niece. Wow, a person of authority. A person of authority, a karmic male, a spiritual occultist, witch, warlock, karmic family. Related family, mutual acquaintances with this mother energy. That's a content creator in the reverse, a karmic content creator. That's a scammer caught out as thief. Okay, so the niece is the person of authority. So this MILF, Miss Parker vibe, could be the dirty cop police. Okay, this karmic male, the spiritual cultist. Or the MILF, I just said, person of authority, karmic male. Hold on, let me move this over. So I asked who this Miss Parker vibe was, and it came out niece. So niece, person of authority, karmic male, spiritual occultist, witch or warlock, karmic content creator, karmic family, scammers, con artists, and thieves, and they're related to this mother energy, mutual acquaintances, and related to this mother energy. And this mother energy is the MILF, mother I like to F. The niece could be the person of authority. There's a karmic male, there's a spiritual occultist that's trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. There's a witch, a karmic witch or warlock that lives in your community that's doing death magic on you. A content creator in the reverse, that's a scammer, con artist, thief. This is the karmic family. They related, they family, they mutual acquaintances to this mother. This MILF energy. It still didn't tell me who the MILF was. Who is this MILF spirit? This MILF is a friend in reverse. They were your hitman, your attacker. They were business partners with a hitman attacker that's stalking and catfishing you. Your hitman attacker, business partners. This is a friend in reverse that was business partners with a hitman attacker. This hitman attacker is the person of authority, the cop, because that's what it falls under. And they're stalking and catfishing you. This friend could be somebody's ex-girlfriend. Collective, that's the energy, that's the reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick or it's going to make you sick, collective. But you got a friend in the reverse. This is who this MILF, Miss Parker vibe is. This is a friend of yours that's in the reverse, a karmic friend. That could be a content creator and it's a scammer, con artist, and thief. And they're business partners with a hitman attacker, which is this dirty cop police. This dirty cop police could be their niece. They all related because it says karmic family and related family, mutual acquaintances. They all related. These people are family. The combined family, Brady Bunch gang. And somebody out here faked their death. This mother could have faked their death. Somebody in this family faked their death. They were doing death magic. They're about to have a real death. Again, they were trying to take what's yours and they failed. They put you in a competition and failed. They did spiritual violation and failed. They posed you and failed. They tried to create delays and they failed. Not that I'm saying that they didn't create delays, but you are this 9 of Wands. With every attack, you kept pushing forward. You kept moving. Battered, bruised, scarred, no matter what injury you had or pain that you were feeling, you kept pushing it forward. And that's what they don't understand. That they don't matter. It doesn't matter what they send, what they do, how they do it, that you are going to get up and keep pushing forward because that's how you roll. Giving up is not an option. If you are part of my tribe, there's no giving up. There is no option. What, you going to turn to the devil? Fuck out of here. There is no choice but to keep moving forward. And I damn sure doubt this collective is going to lay down and die. So, these people wasted their time, wasted their energy, and are continuing to waste their time and energy doing what they're doing. Because they're not going to get nowhere. Because they don't got no magic. Look, I'm talking about a certain person and I just flipped the deck. I'm not even lying. I'm going to show you where it says spiritual occultist neighbor. Because that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm literally talking to them. And it came out. I split the deck and it lands on neighbor. A spiritual occultist neighbor needs to get this message. What you doing at this moment, not working. Karmic. They're karmic. Let's have a moment of silence so we can hear the craziness that goes upstairs. You're not acting so crazy now. Yeah, collective, this devil energy was trying to put you in the Seven of Swords. I mean, trying to put you in the Eight of Swords, sorry. Was trying to have you in prison and trapped. Attacking you out of spite, and now they're in the Five of Pentacles, and they got court. And they go to jail. And they're going to have an accident. And they're sick, or going to get sick. My upstairs neighbors are performing a pre-first quarter moon ritual upstairs right now. He's going crazy. Alchemy in the reverse. Their alchemy is in the reverse. Their alchemy not working. They're about to put themselves in danger with this magic. They're about to feel the wrath of God. Yes, they is for this death magic. They all fall down because shit is spiraling out of control. Files is piling up on these people. They're not getting that money that they thought they were getting. That business table, that business off the table. The dog barking because they're doing something upstairs. They sending that nasty energy out. I return that energy back to its sender instantly. Collective, at the end of the day, the last card from the first deck that I plucked was justice. At the end of this reading, you getting justice. It was wrath of God and justice. You're getting your justice. These people are about to go through hell and they ain't never coming back. Some people are not going to survive this shit either. They threw death magic at you. Guess what the fuck is going to happen to them? And it depends on what they threw the death at. They could have been throwing the death on your finances, on your life, on your health, on your beauty. They could have been doing death magic on anything. Whatever they did death magic on is what's going to happen to them. They're going to die. They going crazy and they giving me evidence for everybody to view the I'm alive. My upstairs neighbors are performing some type of ritual. It's not harassment because they're not harassing me. Because if they were, they would have been doing it they would have been over here above me, but they're not. So they're doing some ritual because they're in the kitchen. So they're doing some type of kitchen magic right now. They're in the kitchen trying to perform some ritual. They think they're kitchen witches. They stomping, having temper tantrums. And it's caught on live camera. Thank you. You so stupid. I swear to God, they stupid. Oh, man, they dumb. Ooh, baby. Yeah, go ahead. Stop Lada. Please do. Yeah, baby. Let's record that. They in their feelings because they in survival mode. Let's pick up on my upstairs neighbor's energy. They feeling naked and afraid because I'm unbothered. They dealing with some type of childhood trauma. They could be feeling alone. Low life. They're a bunch of low lives. They so desperate to win. Uh-oh. This nigga got health issues. He's sick. And he's getting cut off. Snip, snip, cut, cut. He's losing his... What I said? He's getting cut off from his sight. He's losing his gift. He lost his gift. He don't got no more power. He don't got his gift no more. Confirmation. Shallow how? Because he's a shallow ass motherfucker. Out here trying to make bargains and deals. Dumb and dumber upstairs. I tell you. They were doing womb magic on me. So they're the ones that was doing the womb magic on me. This undivine masculine energy. They blaming me for what? You getting karma, bitch? You blaming me because everything that you're doing is getting rejected? Or you got rejected from an organization? This organization don't want you no more? Because you fucked this shit up. That's why they don't want you. Because you're stupid. You can't avoid the truth. They were doing love spells and free will control, trying to control my free will in the reverse. Toxic. Siphoning energy. They running scared. They are. You hear them? They wicked. Yeah, this is a fire starter. He's a fire starter. Yep. All for money. Materialistic. And they didn't realize the strength that I carry. Nope. He's feeling like a sour apple. Yep. Because the cat's out the bag and he's about to be put back in his lamp. Online community. Whatever they did is unforgettable. Trying to distort energy. Energy distortion. The illusion is undone. They clueless. They have shortened their life on earth. They have shortened their life on earth. Being manipulative. They're getting beat up by their own energy. This person could be having breathing problems. Fights is happening, collective. There's a snitch. Somebody snitched on them. I'm the snitch. I'm snitching on them. As seen on TV. You watching them right now on TV. You hear them, right? Yeah. He's mad. You know why? He's getting casted out of some type of society, of a group, of an organization, of a coven, of a family. He's getting kicked out of a family, of a coven or organization. Confirmation with the sirens. Confirmation. My upstairs neighbor is mad. He blaming me because he got kicked out of some type of coven, some type of organization. Because he's stupid. Because he was doing too much. So he got kicked out. He mad. And he's alone now. They were too busy running lies to see their own downfall. That's why. Trying to close all my roads, my path, gates, blocking my way. So we ending this reading with a little bit of personal reading over here on my upstairs neighbor. Yeah, in due time, everything will be fine. Everything's going to be fine for me soon. Peeping Tom, they're peeping Tom. Yes, they are. They spiritual sexual abuse. Yeah, they be RAPE on me. They be doing that to me in my sleep. Now they feeling haunted. They be RAPING in me in my sleep. These are professional idiots that are lacking common sense. And they couldn't dim my light. Now they want to fight me, but they can't fight me they can't fight me physically, so they're trying to do it spiritually. Yeah, this person has a dissociative identity disorder. They don't know who the fuck they are. But he's in a cocky energy, but he don't even know who the fuck he is. He's terrified. They terrified. Confirmation, sirens. Yeah, pocket watching me. Forming weapons. They've just been checkmate. My upstairs neighbor could work with an old school friend. It says old school friend in the reverse. That was lying, false advertisement, or the upstairs neighbor could have been lying. And now they sick, underlying illness, or they could be connected to this person that came out in this reading. Snakes. He's mad. You hear him? You hear him, collective? You hear how mad he is? He's going crazy. I love it. That. I never met somebody so stupid in my life. 113, 144. I really never met people so dumb ever in my life. If you know I'm recording, why would you incriminate yourself? You already being accused of black magic. You're already being accused of harassment. Why you continue to incriminate yourself when I'm alive? Why continue to prove that I'm correct? You're so dumb. It's incredible. But I keep forgetting he is ran by a demonic being. So this don't make no sense. I'm wasting my time doing this. I'm wasting my time talking to him because this nigga is possessed. He's possessed. Él tiene el demonio encima. Él tiene el demonio encima. Because nobody that's committing a crime or harassing me or doing spell work is going to want to incriminate themselves and provide the person that's going to take them to court with more proof. Why would you provide somebody that's going to sue your ass and take you to court with more proof to use against you? My mind is blown. But I keep reminding myself that they are not human beings anymore. Like I said, they're not human beings anymore. These are demons. These are demonic entities walking in a meat suit. I live under demonic beings walking in flesh on this earth. Goblins. They goblins. That's their spirit. That's their real form. They're goblins in human form. That's what my upstairs neighbor is. He's a goblin. I know what he is. That's a goblin. Collective, peace out. I don't need to record anymore because he already exposed himself and he's incriminating himself on my live. So, yeah, that's my upstairs neighbors harassing and doing some spell work before the first quarter moon, last moon ritual before the yeah, they desperate. They are so desperate. Ooh, baby. And they losing. And they're gonna lose. They keep calling on spirits. Halloween is right around the corner. It's not going to end well for these people. It really isn't. I mean, some of them are not going to make it to November 1st. That's all I'm saying. Collective, peace out. Thank you for listening. And remember, the beginning of this message, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick or it's going to make you sick. If you feel the need to sow a seed, don't hesitate to donate to me. My information is in the description below. And if you're looking for a personal reading, you already know. Everything's down below. Collective, I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a late night live. I don't know. It depends how I feel. Peace out, collective. I was trying to get some more of the action.